Hello, it's me, Tea Leaves. Say hi, Toby. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Okay. All right. Well, this is just real quick here. I just watched that movie Pixels, and you know the part in the very end where it's the big Donkey Kong battle? This is gonna sound so stupid. I feel so stupid saying these things sometimes. Like I just want to scream. Am I the only person who sees this stuff? Okay. And actually knows what it means. Sorry, Toby. I'm kicking him off his heating blanket. He's mad about it. It's so good. I'm just making a video real quick. Anyway, he goes from being super confident actually throughout the whole thing. I know it's a movie. But did you notice how at the very end, suddenly he just, hi, what's up? He smells like he never smells. What are you smelling my eye? What was that about, buddy? I don't know. Anyway, you notice the part at the very end where he loses all his confidence against Donkey Kong. And then all of a sudden, the little boy is like, no. What's his face? Cheated. Fire blaster, whatever. He cheated. That is why, all those years ago, you lost. Because he cheated. Okay. So all of a sudden, everything's right with the world, right? The imbalance is fixed. Because all these years, he's just been kind of curled in on himself and, you know, what most people would consider having low confidence and self-esteem issues and blah, blah, blah. It's actually the mind curling in on itself. No, I don't need to. Why? Because something happened that didn't make sense. I knew I could beat that guy. I knew it. So why couldn't I? Something about it just didn't make sense. Anyway, again, it's a movie. I get it. But the reason I'm pointing that out is because do you see how the imbalance is now fixed? Now, if you could actually see this movie after, you know, like if it was real life, and you could actually see the movie afterwards, you would see where, okay, so because of the imbalance years ago, I'm sure some other stuff happened too. But for the most part, you'd see him being like a different person in a lot of ways. More confident. I mean, like I said, there'd be some issues still, but totally a different situation. Again, it's a movie. It's very difficult to say. But anyway, all of a sudden, everything's right with the world because suddenly things make sense. Do you see how important sometimes it is for things to make sense to the brain? Not just, oh, well, I'd like for things to make sense, but you know, not everything does. No. There's a part of the brain needs things to make sense. And if not, it curls in on itself. Yeah. Static electricity. What was the other thing? Oh, yeah. It's just one of those silly things. Actually, there was another thing, too, but I forgot what it was. The Pac-Man part with the original designer of the game and everything, and he gets his hand. Oh, my beautiful, sweet son, you're beautiful, I love you, you're good, you've been brainwashed. And then he gets his hand bit off by his beautiful son. This is just one of those moments. I just have to share it. They could have still used him. He could have been like bait. So that when Pac-Man all of a sudden was able to would go after him and they could corner him and yeah, he'd be bait. Yeah, he'd get pixelated or whatever they call it. But it would help them out still. Just saying. I know, he lost a hand. Come on, Tea Leaves. Be a little sensitive to the poor guy losing his hand, right? I get it. Still. Aren't there moments where we're watching a show or a movie and just our brain kind of gets stuck on something? Like, no, they could have done that different. That's not right. That's not possible. Ugh. No. No. And then we get stuck. Some of us actually just get stuck, like for the whole movie on that one first part. Like the whole movie is affected because of that one moment in the very beginning where something didn't make sense. Ah. Am I the only one who sees these patterns in people? I can't be. I can't be the only one. Toby just wagged his tail. I don't know if that actually means anything. But come on, people. They even talk about it throughout this movie, how the guy followed the patterns. He learned the patterns and he could, that's how he was good at the games, right? There are some people out there who do the pattern thing. And then they see it in games. Well, I see the patterns in people. I've learned things about people. Does that mean I can play people like video games? Just kidding. Although sometimes I do kind of feel like I do. Anyway, that was just supposed to be a quick, short little video, and that's all it is. Bye, tea leavers. I'm taking a nap.